Good morning, chat. I wasn't planning on streaming, but I don't know. I was kind of expecting the next set of banners to happen more than 2 days after the start of the event. Um, Things don't always go according to plan, I guess. Sort of like how, yeah, the other day, uh, w- I kind of fucking hate this country. Like, I the whole passport thing, like I think it worked out. Hopefully everything will be sorted out in time for my trip. But dude, I had to get a passport book because I'm flying instead of driving. So that's an extra $100 instead of a passport card. I had to pay fees for like the processing in the building. I had I didn't get priority. And you know how much it cost? It costs $185 for that shit. Like I I feel like the plane tickets, that's what I expect for like a plane ticket. But this is just like, okay, if you want to legally leave the country, you have to pay this much money. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Also, I don't have my birth certificate anymore. It they mailed it off somewhere. Hopefully I get it back sometime. So if I need to suddenly get a new job, I can't give them my birth certificate. So yeah, $185. If they're slow, then I might need to amp up the. I might have to go and say like, okay, can I get the priority stuff? So that's another $60. Can't you get one online? No, no, that's unfortunately not how the system works. Um, this is one of those things that no one ever like wants to change because it's like so. I don't know. It's just not something people think of very often. But like the passport process, it like you can go online and there's a website that helps you fill out the form, and then it hands you the form and it's like, okay, you need to print this out and hand it to uh, a person like in the office, or in the postal office or whatever. And it's like, it just the fact that it's not all digital is really infuriating. I hate when that happens, when you like run into some sort of process where it really doesn't have to be non-digital, but for some reason you don't have an option. Because it's like, okay, now it has to make its way through a bunch of other systems for no fucking reason. But that's because we have a country that's maintained by old people that don't know how to use technology. So this is normal to them. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened then. Uh, I guess maybe it's not too bad of a thing that like I don't really care about most of these servants. Because like I need to have money after my plane ticket, because like, I mean, I already have to spend like $185 just to be able to go out there. I think the round trip on the ticket, it's been a bit since I looked at it, and I gotta go ahead and book my flight. But I think it's like, I think round trip it's like 300 and something dollars. Because I mean, it's going from somewhere in America, like, well, I mean, like, yeah, I guess it wouldn't, I guess, yeah, like Chattanooga Airport, going from southern Tennessee all the way up to, I don't remember where, I don't remember where I'm going to be flying to, but yeah, it's not going to be a cheap flight. Then also I have to get the hotel room. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be handling that because my friend said that they're reserving a floor of the hotel for us because there's a lot of people that are going to be visiting. But I also don't know if that means like, okay, you guys get to book these on your own and you pay for them on your own. I don't know if it's that or they already paid for them. If they paid for them, then, oh my god, they are amazing. But yeah. And then, like, there's food, and then I don't have, like, a car or anything, so I'm probably gonna have to Uber around if I can't carpool all the time. So, like, the, I don't know if, I don't know how much, how clean I'm gonna be on finances there. I'm going to Canada. So it's just like, shit, bro. This is panning out to be an expensive ordeal. Anyways, I play a game that has gotcha. Yay! Woohoo! Also, you might notice that I have spent some SQ since last time. I went back to this banner a little bit because, like, I do quite like of this bunch. I would say Bishone is probably my favorite. I like Lilith enough, but like, especially of the first two banners, it's like, yeah, probably Bishone. I don't care for Benny and Ma. I don't care for weird baby stuff. They gave them both binkies, by the way. That is very annoying to me. Okay, hold on. I just remembered that we can like milk this a little, and we can look at the kits and stuff of the new servants. I will say, Bishone, I think gameplay-wise is actually really solid. She has basically no defense, so she sort of kind of feels like Casgill in that regard, where it's like basically no like utility or like defensive stuff. Although Casgill has like defense ramp, but instead she has like insanely good damage ramping and really good like team support damage wise. So she's like 100% a numbers servant rather than a conditional type of thing. Let's see. King Protea, I haven't really tried her. I think she's sort of just like, I don't know, like, she apparently has a shit ton of anti-traits. The NP damage list has 17 entries for her various combinations of anti-traits, which is fucking insane. Gets 30% NP refund for basically free. Yeah, yeah, her ability to loop is insanely good. Cause like you look at her cards and you'd be like, okay, she's got ass gains. She is very consistent when it comes to just refunding, because she already has like pretty high refund at base, because it's like 7.2%, I think. Where the standard for someone with a little battery and no NP gain boost is like between 5 and 6. So like I have absolutely no issues getting her to NP multiple times, even in like cheaper setups. And if she has a Brave Chain, yeah, she's definitely looping off of that because she gets an extra. She basically gets Space Aresh's thing. Except, wait, Space Aresh is only 5%, right? Because with Bishone, it's just like. So basically, her NP gives her a one turn buff for every hit. Like, every attack, that is. Where it gives her an extra 10% charge if she hits someone that's poisoned. So even if you hit one enemy, she's guaranteed at least 40% charge in a Brave Chain. So it adds up pretty good. And then also her first skill. That's only for her NP. Are you sure? Could have sworn I saw it appear on her cards. Huh. Okay, never mind. She's still like, still wasn't having any issues with it, I guess. Anyways, those are servants that we've already seen. Let's talk about ones that we have yet to see. Or, I'm sure some of you guys haven't seen these yet. So let's start with the one that I think is kind of funnier. So let's talk about Komachi. You guys, there's a servant that I'm reminded of. You guys are probably gonna guess it before I'm done here. Okay, so AoE quick archer, quick arts deck. First skill is team quick arts 20%, as well as 20% charge for the team. Second skill is 20% NP damage, 10% charge per turn, and then overcharge for the party 1 time 3 turns. So first two skills are like so simple. And then like third skill is 3 time 3 turns self-invuln, 3 turns of 50% crit, stars per turn, and 30 charge. So she's got Taikubo battery, but it's split. Also her NP, it's 10% 3-turn ramp, like 10 to 30 overcharge. She's got anti-evil, and then her super effective, so she has multiple super effectives. She has super effective against man, and she has anti-evil of 50%, like P-mod, and then she like burns into stuff. This is, you know who I'm reminded of here? I would be really upset if I cared more about the character. This is just better Sei. Like I the only thing that Sei has over this character is her stat line. Like, she has basically the same buffs, like the same team support, even some of the same niches, except better scaling on it. So, like, Sei has like the 3 time 3 turn evade with the crit. It's 30 crit for her, whereas this is 3 time 3 turn invuln and 50% crit. And then she makes stars per turn. They both give the whole team 10% charge per turn, as well as 20 attack. In this case, it's 20% NP damage, and then 20% quick arts, and then 20% charge on top of it. So so like in a multi-core scenario, she can give someone up to 40% charge. And then Sei has like the trifecta of P-mods on her NP, and literally nothing else. One of them is dead, because it's like anti-Shadow Servant, which is fucking useless. Then she has I believe it's either anti-neutral? I think it's anti-neutral. And anti-man. So it's like you trade the neutral for evil, and then you also make the man super effective instead, which is better. Oh, and the funny thing is, she actually has NP refund, so that so that kind of that's an extra like kick in the gut for her. Uh, so it because it's like they even both have the split battery. It's just one of them has AoE battery instead. I I just like this is rough per se. Like I don't they got a buffer again, okay? Like I'm sure like on the NP damage list, say probably won't look that much worse than her because she has a better stat line, but like for real, they have so much in common. They're even both AoE quick archers. That's really fucked up. Also, she has negative ass. This is pretty funny. Her dad's a surfer. They're just like chilling out here. Her ascensions are kind of funny. I don't know, just the fact that he's there, it makes them pretty funny. Dad Mogs. Yeah. So how did those Lilith rolls go? I'm sure you've already rolled heavily. Average? I don't know what average is. 300 per copy. Honestly, not that bad. Sounds like you didn't have to pity any of them. Yeah, up next we got KP Alter. The leak was correct. She does have the big steppy going on. Ew. She also has this. So basically, what if we had the other weird baby design, but evil, and instead of white, it's black clothes? It's like, okay. She's a very difficult servant to understand. So she's an Avenger. She's single target Buster. She's got a Buster deck, which is nice. I don't know, man. Like these, like it's bad enough they did it once. They did the exact same thing, and it really, I don't know, man. I hate sitting here thinking about how like, you know, there's some person out there who plays the same game and enjoys the same game as me that is absolutely thrilled that he can, and I'm not talking about Ryou. It's just like someone is thrilled that they can put two of the same character in a bib and a binky on their team and just see that happening. Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. Like, I know, it's not real and whatever, but it's two of them? Like, seriously? It's why are they serving beer too? Like, I don't, I, bro, what the fuck is Water Arco doing? Like, get off your ass and like make the characters that matter. Like the one that I want, that I've been hyping for the last like 5+ years. Fuck. I know Plush you can concur here because he's also waiting for a Wadarko servant. Anyways, 50 battery. She gives herself 30 anti-neutral alignment, and the party and 20% anti-neutral, and then the party gets 20 attack. The second one, this is weird. I've heard conflicting answers on this. So she gets 20% Buster for herself. she gets a 3x3 turn invuln. I'm not sure if it's like, okay, the whole party gets it 3x3 turns individually, or if it's like 3x3 turns total across the whole party. But like, as far as I know, it applies in a similar way to Paladin Mash's thing, where she has like you lock the damage to 1k and it applies to any team member. 3x3 turns total. Okay. Because like it would be pretty nuts if it was like everyone gets that. And you know what? I'm gonna be petty about it, alright? I'm glad that they're making her... they made at least this one thing annoying to work with in TA. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate. Also 15 stars per turn, 15 star drop. And then she gets NP charge from how many enemies she drains. So I think it's like, I think it's the same thing as Young Wufei's second skill, where it's 20% charge per enemy she drains. So if the enemy does AoE attack, does it consume all or just one? I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. We'll find out within the next day. I don't have her, I don't plan to roll for her, so I can't really do this. The drain actually needs to drain. Okay, so it is the same as Young Wufei's. Third skill is 3 turns of self-debuff immune, which I will never shit on. That is always a really good effect. 20% special attack versus not supergiant enemies. So it's 20% free PMod, like 99.9% of the time. I guess maybe not 99.9% of the time, but, you know. Also, her buster cards make 5 stars each, and she has she does the CL thing where she makes the deck her own for 1 turn. Because it locks her allies out of having card shuffles, and then it shuffles at once. So she can kind of do the CL thing. The thing I'm seeing here, though, is she just really has very small numbers when it comes to her cards. Also, Thai baby. Like, you look at how long this phrase is here, and it's okay, Thai baby. Insect steel mounting menu? Okay. And then her NP is, like, very unique. And I've never seen anything else. Like, this is a completely new thing that we haven't seen anything else do. Thailand baby. So it is weird. Oh. Okay. So, as I understand it, if you have master skills off cooldown, it will consume them. I don't think it applies the effects, but it increases the cooldown on them to 2. And she gets a certain amount, like, depending on how much there is, like, how many skills she uses, she gets NP damage out of it, as far as I know. But it's, like, I can't tell from what it's showing here. Like, it... So, I don't know, I'd assume it's, like, probably 20% each. Maybe it's 30% each, who knows. She also gets 1 turn of NP damage. Worth noting, it's only 1 turn, so whatever it is, it's like, okay. Most all of these are 1 turn effects, unfortunately. So she's got 20% if on Field City or Field Shore, so That's the same as Nero's for whatever reason. Also, a 30 to 50% overcharge of crit for one turn, and then it ignores defense. That's nice. The only thing that lasts more than one turn is the 20% attack down, which does not scale. I don't know, man. I think I have to wait, and I have to wait on like whatever the hell this does, because maybe this is actually pretty good, because it almost looks like it also reduces cooldowns at the same time, but it's really hard to tell what's happening. Just from the buff values that we have, though, this I hate saying it, this kind of looks ass. Like, if she counterclassed worth a damn, like if she was a berserker or something, this would make sense. But it's like, she's got 20 attack, she's got 20 P-mod, unless you're against neutral, then it's 50 P-mod. She's got 20 buster, and then her NP gives her 30 crit. It's just pretty small numbers in general. Her attack is really high. Holy shit. How high is Jolter's? Jolter's is isn't Jolter's over 13k? Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a really high attack stat, so I guess there's that, but like she's still an Avenger. So like I I don't know, maybe it's a situation where like she has such high like base stats where whatever you layer on top of her is going to go skyrocket. But I don't know, man. I think that she's definitely usable, but it's just like it's one thing to have like the card gimmick where you force your own cards, and like with the Buster deck, that is pretty nice. But also, she doesn't really have anything to take advantage of it beyond like, I mean, she has her Star Gen. It's just I feel like her card buffs are pretty lackluster. I guess she has a passive 10% crit, actually 18% passive crit. So she has E minus madness enhancement. Sorry, she has 1% more buster than I was giving her credit for. You know what? Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Um, yeah, it just kind of reminds me, because like I think of like CL, like CL has like good, she has like good buffs for her cards, even though her class is a little wonky. Like she at least has like 30 Buster and Arts, 100% self crit. I don't know. Like I'm armchair judging her right now, anyways. So I think she has potential, but I don't know. Uh, I do love yeah, Plushie. I'm not sure if you were here for it. I do love that the the second skill is like applying to the whole team. So if you're trying to get someone killed at some point, it is going to prevent them from getting killed. So taunt CEs aren't going to do as much as you'd like. So you'd have to intentionally not use that one. Anyways, I I'm not super sold on her. I feel like the like KP Summer. No, okay, that's another thing I hate. How are we gonna differentiate these? Like, this is so annoying. Because we have KP, we have KP Alter, which is a costume for KP. Then we have KP Summer. Then we have, I guess, KP Summer Alter. But technically, we don't even have KP Alter. Oh, this is fucking weird, bro. Why are they making 4 5-stars and 2 4-stars instead of 2 5-stars and 4 4-stars? What the fuck, man? Skippa? You know? You know what? Actually, I like that. I actually like that, that nickname, Skippa. Because, like, yeah, Summer King Protea Alter, so Skippa. Okay. Anyways, that's her. Evil baby person, whatever. Up next is Lilith. So I think Lilith is actually pretty great. Like, she's very farming oriented. I mean, to be fair, the other Lilith is also pretty farming oriented, but to be fair, she also has like Pierce Emblem and some other stuff to help her do damage outside of it. But once again, they did the super effective charm thing. This is she is an AoE quick writer. We got to see her kit yesterday, but I wasn't like anywhere for it to be heard. So the first skill, it's team-wide 2-hit 3-turn evasion, as well as a self-50 battery and an AoE 3-turn confusion, which is honestly a pretty fat skill, effects-wise. The confusion is like a little weird, but it makes sense in the long run. Second skill is 20 quick arts and 30 crit for the team, and you get another 20 attack if it's dark field, so like rings reminiscent of what's his name, Shining Stars skill. So like I don't know, did she steal something from him? Because he has like self 30 quick and arts, and then 20 attack if it's Darkfield. So like, however, in this case, it makes a lot more sense because if you're using her with Lohi, like you're way more likely to use her with Lohi than Shining Star, because they both buff each other correctly. Anyways. Third skill is an AoE charm. She also chooses whether or not she wants to end her own life after she had peace. She gives the... okay. For some reason, I was thinking this was her NP. Okay, right. Team gets 20% charge, 20% NP damage, and then you reduce their cooldowns by 1. So, like, this is a really nice skill. Like, it's very supportive. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and since it's for the party, it reduces her own cooldown, right? So in that case, it's actually it's a 6-turn cooldown, which means that we're looking at team 2-hit 3-turn evade on a 5-turn cooldown. That's actually pretty nuts. And then her NP, oh my god, I didn't realize it had Pierce Invul on it. God damn it. Look. I like my AoE quick rider that has Pierce Invul on NP, okay? You don't have like like I know you also have like literally everything that Suzuka does. Holy shit, she actually does do everything that Suzuka does. Oh my god, I hate it. What? No. Cause like she gives the whole team cooldown reduction. Suzuka only gives one ally that. I guess Suzuka is better for crit damage. That's basically it. Um so yeah, she gets Pierce Emblem for damage. She gets special attack versus confused enemies of 50%, and then she gets 50% super effective. That scales with overcharge against charmed enemies. And then after that, she reduces their defense. Like, this is insane. Because, like, you see it pretty often where, like, I mean, we literally already saw it where it's like, okay, you get the 50p mod, and then you have a 50 anti-trait, and sometimes there's overlap, whatever. It's Lilith. Once again, she's just forcing her own super effective. So, she legit has some of the higher, just AoE and P damage. Like, it's actually just nuts how good it is. Because, I mean, if you look at everything, you got 20 quick. She's got another 12% on her passive. She's got 20 in P damage. She's got 50% PMON. She's got 50% super effective. Like, I think she hits almost 50k neutral at NP1. That's so insane. Because that's yeah, that's I think that's where Saber is hitting now with her new buff. So. Oh my god, she even has the same. Those are basically the same NP gain stats as Suzuka as well. 0.54 instead of 0.55. And she has the 4-hit arts, but she has a 5-hit quick. Man. Also, it is so funny. I gotta show this comparison. It is so funny how extra they were with Bishone for no reason. Like, if you look at Bishone's passives, so she has magic resistance, she has item construction, dragonkin, the rumored new employee, there's, it's not translating it. But she literally has 4 separate passives to do with her LARPing as like an office woman. She's not even dressed as an office woman. So she has 7 passives for no reason. And then you look at Lilith, writing and divinity. That's it. I gotta respect it. Like, it's just very very straightforward. I guess this is the difference between like workplace benefits and unemployed. Have you seen what? Yeah, I saw why she's caster. It's so stupid. The reason why Bishone is a caster is because, you know, like, when, okay, so the joke is, like, I think it's, like, super archaic at this point, but, like, when you're on vacation from work, or you're taking some time off work, it's like you're going fishing. Like they put the sign on the door that says "Gone Fishing." So she's going fishing, and she's like, "Okay, what class would it be?" Well, when you're fishing, you're like casting your lure. So obviously, I would be a caster. It's like, oh my god. Like, Okay. Yeah, by the way, Bishone is really fucking good. Like, all of these servants are, like, really solid. I feel like Komichi is just the most boring of the bunch, because she's just, like, typically good. She doesn't have any interesting gimmicks. She just has, like, uh, good, like, self and party buffs, and then good anti-trait. Like, the most interesting thing on her is, like, okay, she burns the enemy, but she doesn't even do a good job of it because it's 3 turns instead of 5. Who knows? Maybe the new servant that has the self card shuffle, maybe that's going to be the the weakest one of the bunch. Hapatrot looks pretty good from what I've seen. I don't remember her numbers, but she has interesting gimmicks. She's very clearly geared to work with some of these servants. Yeah. She's still not like obtainable as far as I know, but like we've had an opportunity to use her in a quest. Let's see. I think it was on day 1 that we were able to. Let's see. It's not that one. No, not those. Is that it? No, that's just a generic random skill. Um Kaiju Baby EX. There's 3 servants that could apply to. Okay, it's KP. That one, however, Guardian Fairy. Okay, found her. Um, so Hapatrot. Um, so her first skill is a taunt for 1 turn, also 30 battery. Also she has a 1-time 3-turn guts when she uses this, and drops 15 stars. So yeah, it just helps her get her NP, or helps her get her NP again after using it. Second skill, all allies get anti-demonic, anti-undead. Um, so like 30% of each. And then we all also get 3 turns of dot immunity. She reduces the enemy's debuff resistance by 20% for 3 turns. Which is kind of funny. I guess they just really want debuffers to be more of a thing now. I appreciate that, I guess. She skill seals them, and she drops stars on this skill. Okay, yeah. Do all 3 of her skills drop stars? No, just her first 2. Yeah, they did that with Runmaru for no reason, and yeah. Also, the team gets 3k HP up for 3 turns, and she gets some really weird conditionals. Like, this third skill is so funny because of it. Um, so her damage can just skyrocket because if you have like 100 stars, she gets 50% attack. It's 5% for every 10 stars she has, and then also you can get up to 50% NP damage. So like every stack of max HP up you have on her gives her 10% more NP damage for that turn. Unfortunately, it's a very bursty skill, but that is... I don't know, man, like, the potential of getting 50% attack, 50% NP damage, and then 30% buster all on one skill, that is pretty huge. It's gonna be situational, but pretty cool. Then her NP is buster. I guess that's part of why she drops stars on these other skills, is if you use them at the same time, then you're guaranteed, like, at least 15% attack on that. Yeah, also Benienma gives you... She gives the party max HP up. I want to say King Pratea also gives max HP up for the party. I know Benienma does on every MP. And then I think she has a... She might have one of her first skill meals. One of the meals that she gives, it might be max HP. I know one does like a big heal. Anyways, Habitrot's NP. It's a 3-turn buster of... it's 10 to 30%. She also... I don't even know, bro. What? Like, what the fuck is this? Apply NP damage of 10%, plus 10%... Okay, 0... Okay. 10% NP damage per... can be in battle on enemy on self. So, like... Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just more enemies. Oh. There's better ways of phrasing it. I thought the can be in battle just meant, like... I thought it was just referring to, like, our servants, but I guess it's, like, literally everything. Okay, so she gets, like, 30% MP damage against 3 enemies. It's, like, the opposite of what, what's his name? Ashoka does. Because Ashoka gets like 50% if he's against one enemy. She also does 50% bonus damage against Supergiant, because we've got a lot of Supergiant servants now. Hey, thanks for the 21 months. Like, oh my god, dude. There's some really convoluted kits. I appreciate that they're making ones that are weird instead of just like making slop, you know, farm slop. I say that, but like most of these kits are very much farming oriented, but they can at least do other things. Even Komachi, like Komachi's is really straightforward, and it's very much like multi and single core oriented, but it's like, I mean, you could still definitely make her work in like other content. So it's, yeah.
Oh, I need a drink.
Yo, Plushie, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Oh, yep. Let me show that on screen. I don't know what the
Thank you so much.
I don't know what triggered that, but thank you so much, Plushie. I greatly appreciate you being here and supporting, as well as all you watchers. Thank you so much for playing my stream. But yeah. Um. Oh. Also, you guys didn't see what the NP gain rate for Habitrot was. Yep. Anyways, that's the new servants. You know what? Let's go back to it. This is a gotcha channel. You know what that means? That means we got a gotcha. Let's start with daily singles. I got a church on a Lilith banner. This doesn't bode well. Probably gotta get rid of that thing before I roll any more on it. How good is Lilith Summer? I think she's really solid. Just in general, she's really solid, and then, like, she's very farming oriented. Because, like, she just has really high in trait damage, and then she actuates most of it on her own. Even outside of the charm turns, she still has a lot going on there. All right. I don't even know what am I mean, I'm hoping to get the new servants, I guess. I guess I had an itch. Okay, well, I immediately got a gold servant. A lancer? It's Parvati. I mean, I'd like to at least have Lilith, you know? Only thing about her is the self-sacrifice, not very useful. I mean, she just has, like, really good damage in general. Like, her team support is pretty cool, because she can reduce team cooldowns. The team evade is pretty nice, too. The Pierce Envol's quite nice. I say as we look at a servant that has Pierce Envol on NP. It's not her summer, though. So I had this thought yesterday. Like, almost, like, for the last 5 years, I think, they have taken, like, random servants that people kind of forgot about and made them into 4-star arts servants that are really good. Like, almost every year for the last 5 years they've done that. Because this year they did that with Bishone. Oh, thank you. Thank you for another 5 gifteds from Blah Hats. Holy shit. There is like a discount thing going on, I think, on Twitch.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's like bundles going on where you can like save money if you spend more. You know, that's how it works. Yeah, you spend more money and you save more money. Earn 1% cash back on every purchase. Who the fuck is this guy? What's he doing here? I don't think I've seen the sea until now. Why is a goat biting his nipple? Yeah. I don't know. The fact that his hand is on it, I don't know, man. It makes it worse. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, because like I think so. Bishona's kind of forgotten, but they made her a good AoE art servant. Miss Crane was also pretty forgotten, and they made her a really good AoE art servant. Dobrynia was pretty forgotten. They made her a good single target art servant. Um, I'd say, I'd say Nocneria was kind of forgotten. She was a welfare, so it might be a little bit different. Who was before that? Like, I think the last time they didn't do that was Summer 5. Is Yongui Fei forgotten? Someone's forgotten her, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, there's that one. Oh yeah, Eris is another one. A very good single target art servant, but Eris was like completely forgotten. Like, I mean, Requiem was completely forgotten. So, you go back one more. Charlotte Corday at the time was like a really good one. I think she's fallen off a bit over the years, but like as far as single target casters went, she was like one of the better ones, I'd say. Then we go all the way back to Summer 5, and then I wouldn't say Murasaki was forgotten. Also, like, she wasn't as crazy before the NP upgrade. I think she was solid, but she wasn't really good. Which means the other one would be... the other one that fits part of the description is Tomoe. Tomoe is a forgotten one. But, like, also, I don't think anyone would say that Tomoe Saber was, like, really good. like, I know I've been a defender of hers, but I wouldn't, like, try to say something like that. What about before that? Just Musashi, not forgotten. Hokusai, probably not forgotten. Melt, definitely not. Okay, so Summer 4 doesn't fit. Summer 3. Summer Maeve, nah. Sean, definitely not. Oh, hype chest. Oh my god, I got a serval bop. Oh, I got a new emote chat look. Yeah, like the animal serval. Okay, Helena was definitely forgotten, but they didn't make her good. Nita Chris is not either. Yeah, and the only forgotten servant on Summer 1. That's yeah, that would be Marie. And no. I no. Anyways. I know of Serval through Common Writer of all things. I've seen Serval videos on Twitter. They're funny because like the ones that I don't know if you can domesticate them, but some people keep them around the... Oh, shit. Keep them around the house. Archer. This is probably Comarcher. Is that it? Here she is. But they're really funny because the way they have like a very cheerful meow where they're like meh meh. There's also this one video where there's a dog that's really pissed off at one and it's going like meow meow. Like it's trying to like convince the dog to not be mad at it. Yeah, just look up like several meow videos. I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, there's another one. What do you mean, sure, buddy? What does sure, buddy mean? It's just cat videos. It's as old as social media itself. I just want to get like one copy of Lilith. I guess that's what it is. Don't worry, I'll get the goat and his goats. So dumb. Did I get a Binny? I did get a Binny yesterday. Because I rolled a bit more on Bishone. And I don't really care for either KP. Oh my god. It's minerals and stuff. No, I'm running low on free SQ and I don't want to use paid SQ. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Komachi is entirely a servant made for a female audience. I feel like she's a character that, like, on her own appeals more so to women, and then also she's getting packaged with like a DILF, basically. Oh, apparently I hadn't gotten that yet. You're Sendvelman something. Look, man, who doesn't want to be blessed, you know? Male character see on a female banner, unheard of. I mean, this is actually like this kind of happens for all Part 2 banners for summer. Like I got so many of that. I think it's like Beowulf climbing something. That craft essence. I got it so many times when I was rolling on the Summer 5 banners. Not having the luck that I want. Thoughts on Moon Arc? Saw her on NA and I'm considering it, but I want other opinions. I mean, she's all right. Like, she's extremely centered around like farming and like she can do like wave 1 and charge the team a little bit. Like, you're probably better, like, if you're if you're not planning on investing in her, I would not recommend her. But if you're like a fan and you want to, and you'll roll like in multiple NP copies and you'll grail her, then yeah, it makes sense. Like she could totally do stuff. It's just that outside of that, I feel like she's not really anything crazy. How far in am I? With 208, that means means I'm like 9 rolls in, I think. I'll burn tickets on this afterwards if I don't get anything. Oh, it's a gold. Oh, hey, we got a surfer girl. She said, "See you, lurfer girl." Oh, they got something else. The Green Goblin. Saber. Who the fuck is this schmuck? Oh, it's this guy. He did just get a buff. What a strange buff they gave him. They gave him like... Yeah, like all his female allies get like 3x 3 turn emblem. Are those tears in her jacket or... Can't tell what's going on with the jacket. It's like... It almost looks like tears on the jacket because she has like some sort of... or is that like part of the jacket underneath it? Okay. Okay, for some reason I was thinking, okay, she had like a jacket and then a shirt on underneath it. No. What am I thinking of that those two colors remind me of? The green and pink. Some sort of childhood item that it reminds me of. I'm thinking of something like, I don't know, Toy Story? Like a Toy Story game related thing. Sour Patch Kids? I guess it is, but like I never really had those when I was a kid. I had them later on, but like... It makes me think of the Toy Story 2 Nintendo 64 game for some reason. I don't know. There's something tangential to that. It's so specific. Am I thinking of the RC car? No, I think that's green and blue. Did I see her other ascensions? Yeah, I saw the other ascension there. They're pretty cool. She's got like a tiger stripe bikini in one of them, which I'm not sure if that I don't think that the colors line up very well for that one. It's it's a tiny one. Like, good lord. I don't think I showed it on stream. Yeah, there's this one, which is a very skimpy one as well. And then she puts on an idol dress and I guess it's not an idol dress. It's a skirted swimsuit or whatever. And now she's taking her kids to the beach. And then this wow, the Final Ascension art. Wow. I guess this is the part where I enhance the servants I just rolled. The Final Ascension makes her look like she's balding. Wait a second. What do you mean? I don't really see it. I mean, she still has hair. I guess like her hair is like closer in shade to her skin. I don't know. Oh yeah, she does have a tiger tail for some reason. You 120 granded Summer Canis? Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. I guess I got one guide over a woman's existing hair. Oh. Wow, she's so easy to miss, I didn't even see her here. Oh, I thought I got her in P4. Huh. I don't think I really want anything more. Like, maybe some Bishone copies, but I've already got Bishone in P4, so I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm gonna skip Skippa. Yeah. I'm skipping both of the KPs. I think I've been pretty soured on them as of recent. Body is going bye-bye. I'll take these. I think the rare prism shop just reset. Oh, and there's still stuff I haven't bought from then. I usually buy the Bond Grail, but like, do I need it as badly now? Oh, that's an in-game code. I thought for a second it was a gift box, because like I know they sell gift boxes sometimes on like New Year's, I think. I guess that's one nice thing about this this event, it's probably a lot easier to get the rated up 4-star that you're looking for. It's just you're more likely to be hunting for a 5-star than a 4-star because they don't have split rate ups. I mean, they always split 5 stars, but they don't split 4 stars as often. Ran out of bond grails during bond raids. Yeah, I think I was like scrounging for mine. Because like I burned through so many of them so fast. Because I went from I think I had like 1, maybe 2 bond 15 servants. Like I had I think I had Castoria and Ibuki at bond 15. But then I just like kept farming with servants, and I got. Oh wait, hold on. There's literally a way to sort this. And I added like 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. But I mean, like, I went from bond 13 to bond 15 on shooting, and like it did not take long, because like you can layer up on so many bonuses. You can put as many craft essences and whatever you want in your party, and you can stack grand servants and your grand servants can carry 2 craft essences at a time, so you can double up on all the bond boosts that you get. I was actually at a point where I had no more bond boosting craft essences that I could fit into my party. Like, I ran out. On JP, how long after OC3 did Hakuno get a raid up on FP Summon? I think it was like a couple months after that. Because like they said that they were planning on doing one afterwards. I remember people mentioning that. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was like, I don't know. I don't really care about the servant as much. I think their gimmick is cool, but I just don't really care as much. Oh wait, hold on. Right, she's a rider. I have Berserker XP because I farmed a bunch of Assassin XP at the very end. Chat, you remember that idea I had for this this summer? That was like so cool. It was a long time ago that I said it. Because it's something that I could have seen them actually doing. Because they didn't, like, you'd expect Aphrodite on, like, you'd expect her to show up on Valentine's, but, like, they did that with Demeter instead, and I was like, oh, dude, what if they made her, like some secondary 5-star that goes with the summer event, and like maybe there's some theming around that, because they did a lot of like Olympian related stuff this year, so like it felt like it was a running theme, and then they stopped. They released a Shota, and then that was it. And I know that might sound like a bit of a strange idea, because like she doesn't even have like an original version, so why would they release her for a summer event? But it's like we had that happen once before with Lady Avalon, because Lady Avalon, like, we didn't have Proto Merlin before Lady Avalon, but she showed up as a summer servant for that event. That was also the first time that they did more than 2 5-stars for a summer event. And it didn't feel that crazy, because it was like, okay, she's not actually like the summer servant. She's just tied to it. And like she gets a summer ascension, so it's fine. Now it feels a little gross, because it's like KP doesn't have to be 2 servants. They don't have to both be 5 stars. Also, Benny Enma does not have to be a 5-star. Why is Benny Enma a 5-star? Like, the one thing that people were like, oh, that would be cool if we got this out of Benny. They didn't even give it to us. So, like... So what is the what the fuck is the selection for this year? It's so weird. I don't know. I kind of feel like they designed servant kits and they were like, I don't know, we can't really justify putting them in 4 stars, so we're just gonna drop them on 5 stars instead and not downgrade them. I don't know. Benny and Lilith are number 3 and number 1 on Most Wanted in the Summer? Really? I didn't even know Benny was that popular. Number 2 is Koyan Sky. Yep. I mean, I guess, like, that Ascension that I really hated, the Stepa Ascension, I don't feel like it's as egregious now, knowing that, like, she's not actually standing up. There's, like, it's like some sort of rope ladder that she's on, so the perspective is intentionally weird. I mean, I don't know why the fuck this 500-foot tall person is on a rope ladder. I don't I don't know what kind of rope ladder is actually gonna hold her up. But, you know, I'm still not a fan of the Stepa. I think it's trash day, so the dog's barking. What am I doing in here again? Oh, right, I'm going in here for some force. The other day, so I've gone to my friend's house like twice in the last month to hang out, and each time he handed me a game to play after, because like we sit down, we watch a movie, and eat pizza or whatever, and then we chat, like, well, and he has like a game or whatever that he wants me to try out. So a couple weeks ago, he gives me the controller for and like he has Forza loaded up, and I swear sometimes I think I actually am kind of autistic because Because, like, I'm not, like, huge on racing games, but what I did do, I, uh, I got in a Halo Warthog, and I went drifting and spinning around in the forests, and just destroying as many trees as possible. Because, like, you can get, like, points in that game, and for whatever reason, you can really easily farm big point combos by spinning around in the forest and destroying trees. And I ended up doing that for, like, over 30 minutes straight. That had to be so confusing for my friend. I kind of feel sorry for him. But I enjoyed it. Like, it was fun just, like, spinning around, and, like, it was pretty satisfying destroying a bunch of trees in a forest. I got combos that were, like... I got a combo that was, like, over 500,000 points. It's like, why would you ever want to drive around on roads when you can, like, spin around in the forest and destroy a bunch of shit? It's so satisfying. Damn. The game that I played a few days ago when I went over, he had me play this game that is still in early access. It's called Dead as Disco, and it is a very cool, very fun game. It's not, like, super complex, but it's like a sort of a beat 'em up slash rhythm game. And it scratches, like, parts of my brain that I enjoy having it scratch, because it's like, because it's very it's music based, and, like, you hit the buttons to go along with the music, but you beat up enemies while you're doing that. And there's so there's, like, rhythm based bosses, and you have to, like, parry their attacks, or you have to block them. So there's some interactivity where you have to maneuver around the area and dodge. So there's a bit of strategy to that, but you also get to, like, try and optimize on your combos. It's fun stuff. But I beat the first two bosses. The bosses are, like, previous bandmates, and they're all, like, themed around a genre of music. The first one is, like, heavy metal, and then the second one is rap. The third one's apparently, like, I say rap, like, that's one genre, but I guess it would be hip hop. The third one is K-pop, and I didn't do that. I would have done that one before the others if I had realized it. There's also, yeah, you actually don't have to mod in songs. It's like a built-in aspect of the game where you can download songs onto it, and it, like, identifies the beats per minute, and, like, it maps the rhythm of the fights to that. Really cool. I really wanted to download Coconut Mall to it, because that would be really funny. I like when rhythm games mix with other genres. Yeah. Yeah, I like the concept of rhythm games. It's just, like, I don't want to exclusively play a rhythm game, you know? Like, I want it to have other things that I do. Anima Ataraxia is a good song. So are we talking about, like, I guess there's like multiple are they both named the same thing? Um there's there's the version from CCC and there's the version from FGO. FGO has a more instrumental, like more serious version of it, whereas the other one is I think it's by Kate. Uh, so it's a lot more techno. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're both good. I tried playing Osu at some point because like my friend group, like several people in the group, played Osu, but they had also played it for years and years, and I tried picking it up and I just could not figure it out. I don't know why, because like I feel like my tracking was okay, um, and like I don't know if it was just something wasn't clicking about the timing. Oh no, not plushie. This is like years and years ago. It's just something about it. I don't know. It just didn't click. Cause like I played music in college. I was at a well, not just in college but also in high school. I was in a marching band. Like I rhythm is not something I am uh unfamiliar with. But for whatever reason, I just could not make it work. It just felt like every time I tried to play it, and who knows, maybe I just didn't know how to, like maybe I was doing something else wrong. Kovacs with music. I feel like if you're really good at Osu, that would translate to your to aim. If you like went from Osu to some FPS, because like there's a lot of like really precise muscles that you build playing something like Osu. Can't get into rhythm games, just like fighting games. Yeah, fighting games. I hate that there's a lot of inputs. Like, okay, that's not the right way to put it. I don't like how you have to input like long combos, like very precise combos to make it work. I like it when a game lets me kind of improvise, but with fighting games, like you don't really improvise. It's just like figuring out when you're supposed to put your combos into it. That's why I much prefer things like Smash, where like you can kind of improvise to it. Uh, it's just like finding a part where you can get in there, you know. Fighting games, yeah. And also, I'm just like, so I'm decades behind where like I'm lacking decades of experience for a fighting game. But I grew up playing Smash, so I know Smash. I can play some good Smash Ultimate. I just don't really have anyone to play. And that's a really annoying thing where it's like none of my friends are committed enough to those types of games that they're like good at it enough like to actually have fun with it with me. Because like the only person that like I regularly played against that was as good or better is my brother. My brother's consistently been better than me at Smash for a really long time. However, we're at a point where I can beat him sometimes, so we're a lot closer to even. Do I have any other XP? I have some silver XP. Might as well. There we go. Don't feel like wasting any XP. Got an Aussie spook on the Lilith banner. Damn. I feel like Skippa might have she might have like some really good showings later on. I just feel like what she does isn't like valuable enough. It's just I don't feel like she has enough like long-term stuff, like more than one turn of value type of stuff. I don't know why I'm optimizing like this when we're already long past the point where we get extra XP refunded if we get a big boost. Extra XP gets refunded. Yeah, if you max enhance, if you enhance someone to a cap and you get a super success, they refund the extra XP back to you, so you don't waste any. Unfortunately, it's not quite like because I know that Hoyo games have done a really good job with that type of system, where they'll if you spend more than you need to on enhancing something, they will refund you like in smaller amounts the excess. And I think that also includes when they have their, I don't remember what they call it, but they have their success boost things. Yeah, it's only on JP right now. It's not NA yet, as far as I know. Last I checked. Yeah, the problem is like, okay, cool. The Hoyo game has cool quality of life, but I don't really want to play a Hoyo game. So... Can you test double Summer Lilith and double Scotty in the backline for a unit that can reuse their skills with the cooldown reduction? Uh,
心なしかこの霊気動きやすくなりましたお父様
Bro just blinks in out of nowhere. Okay, I'll get to that. Ugh. I gotta... Oh yeah, that's craft essences. Yeah. I can merge some of them, because a lot of them are event CEs. Like, I can make this Ishtar-ass CE. MLB. In her dumb fart water. And then the goat and the goats. That CE is so funny. Summer Lilith does not... Okay, so she has 6 turn cooldown skills, but her third skill like reduces all of them, so it's actually 5, 5, 6. I think what they were asking is like, can you do something with like a multi-core setup where something's able to use their skills multiple times? Not specifically her, I guess. I guess something like, maybe not Summer Ibuki, but like Summer Ibuki is an example of a servant that can double cast their skill. Thank you for the 41 months, Mori. I think it's also supposed to work with Benny. I'm noticing that a lot of the servants in this event have like specific synergies with each other, and Benny is one of those servants that likes getting individual cooldown reduction, like one at a time. I could see like double Summer Lilith being a thing. It's like you do double Summer Lilith, you're able to get the bonus damage on the... Oh my god. You know? So Plushie, what percentage increase would you say that Phantom has gone up, in your opinion, since we learned about Summer Lilith? Worth noting, so Phantom's first skill... Oh, wait! Hold on! Actually, that makes so much sense, because he gives the team NP damage if it's a dark field. Yo, is this what they were trying to do? And she gives, like, Quicken Arts, right? Were they trying to force a synergy between the two of them? Also worth noting, the skill that gives, like, 30% anti-charm, actually, as well as the one that gives the 20% extra NP damage on dark fields, 5-turn cooldown. So with double Lilith, you could double cast it in a 3-turn scenario. It's so funny. But none of them apply the darkness field. Well, that's why you bring in Lohi, who applies darkness field. And that way, Lohi can also get the anti-charm bonus damage, because he can charm one enemy. Doing any dragon fights as well today? I could. I don't know. I don't want to. I have like some things I still want to do before I go to bed, and I don't want to. I don't want to like wake up and instantly go to work. Like the other day, I woke up at 7:30 and I was like, "Fuck, man," and like. It just doesn't really feel too good to, like, wake up and then 5 minutes later go to work. Especially since, like, if I get up an hour early, I can, like, chat with friends and stuff before I go to work, so... What am I looking for? I think he's popped up here. Well, there's that one. He's not... Oh, no. I don't think I have the setting that ignore... Oh, holy shit, she's so huge. I don't think I have the setting that ignores their selected ascension. Ugh. Not a good look, bro. Sorry, not a good look. Oh, I think he, or didn't he say that he was going to put it on the shuffle mode? Like, so it comes out as a random servant each time? Like, not a random servant, a random ascension, you know? Relogged. Well. I don't know, man. If it's really just like, okay, well, there's that one. Probably not geared up correctly for what I'm doing here, though. So if there's... If she reduces her cooldowns, not reduces, she increases her cooldowns on the master skills by 2, I don't even know if that's worth it, bro. Like, I feel like the effects you have to get from that are have to be very valuable. Why is he not showing up at all? Oh, there he is. Oh. Well, she's on the alt slot. That would explain it. Might have passed it. Alright, I guess we're going baby mode for this. What? Or not? I'm confused. 'Cause that's not baby mode. I think she's on persona mode here. What the fuck? What were they thinking with this character? I do dislike that a lot. It's like, there's some, like, sometimes they'll have, like, crazy third ascensions that don't line up with the final ascension art. So, like, you wanna keep the final ascension art there, but then it brings up a completely different servant. Who is it that, who is it that, that always happens with for me? Okay. This is getting very ridiculous, by the way. What the fuck? She's so huge. Like, the enemy is, like, next to her leg. And Leonidas is clipping into her. Chat, remember when they made Summer Ibuki? made Summer Ibuki and they nerfed her sprite because like Saber Ibuki has like a huge cloud that obscures other characters, but then Summer Ibuki has like a tiny cloud and her legs are tucked in so she doesn't take up too much space. I know it would be pretty hard to do something like that for a big girl like this, but you know, I feel like this is just disruptive for the sake of it. She just drops a gem on them and steals it. What a larper. You're not actually a criminal. You're just throwing shit at people and pretending to steal it. Is she sneezing? Sounds like she's saying achoo. I don't even know what her character is at this point, bro. Like, what? Oh, action. Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be like some sort of, was that what it was? Bro, what skill? I hate this. Chat, you know what I hate right here? You know what? You know what sucks so much right now? I'm sitting here with 0 buffs. I'm about to use my NP, which is going to consume these skills. I don't have any cards that I can... I don't have any skills to press. I mean, I guess I could press this one, maybe. But, like... Okay, I got 20% PMod. I can't press her first skill because it has battery. I can't press her second skill because it has battery after turn 1. I guess they want me to NP quick art. She's gonna refund too much, I know it. Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay, so that's why one of them's the detective. So the other one can be a criminal. Okay. What is this, Dexter? Like, like for, like, you're the same person. Like, what the fuck is this? You know, it'd be really funny if it increased the skill cooldowns even more. How much damage did she do on the first NP? I forgot. Wasn't paying attention. The second one did 54k, and the only difference was 20 Buster buff, and then like also the you know, she has the whatever skill cooldown thing she has. Alright, I'm gonna do that this time. So fuck you, I trust myself with my skills more than... Oh my god, look at these Look at these crits. These crit codes, that's funny. They're very geared towards this fight.
見逃されると思ったあなたが宝に決まってるじゃない待ちなさい押すな押さないで潰れたらどうするのよごめんなさいトップステップ目つぶしよこれが本当
I mean, it's 100k damage. It's not bad. That's like with a mystic code buff and all. But like, I'm not crazy, right? I feel like the attack buff was just so much better than than that. Like, if it was delayed for like one turn, I don't know. It's just like, maybe I want to use the skills next turn. Like, you do get the NP damage buffs more frequently. One turn would do nothing. Yeah, I know, but like, I like the Mystic Code skills. %. Oh wait, it's only 10% for every skill? Oh my god. I hope it's not just 10%, because 10% just seems really like lackluster for what that is. I feel like the Moon Cancer one is like kind of straightforward with what she's good at. She is crushing this. I mean, she's like a single target that's made to do neutral damage. Another thing that's helping is she's very consistently critting. That's because like she has stars per turn, and then she has a skill that makes her a Buster Chain do 15 stars. Is there some sort of synergy between the two Proteas? What is it? I need to look back at the originals kit. I just know she has like a bunch of like conditional damage. Oh yeah, she has it. KP Summer has like if she NPs with an ally that is super giant on the field, she gets an extra NP damage buff of 20%. Is KP Alter do that as well? No, no, hers is like if you're on a certain field. He's effectively CL, but an Avenger. I mean, part of the appeal for a CL, in my opinion, is just like how self-sufficient she is, like on more things. I mean, she doesn't really make stars. That's one thing that KP has a good time with by the looks of things, but CL, like, she has like all the defensive utility. She has ways of draining the enemy and removing guts. Uh, she she gets her own charge really easily. She has the buff removal resistance, the debuff resistance. She has she just has a lot of tools in her kit. I feel like KP doesn't have as many tools. Man, it's so annoying that they made them the same character, because it's hard to like have a conversation about one because you always have to like clarify. Okay, no. It's KP Summer, but not KP Summer Alter. The anvil making her take attacks in place of other allies is kind of cool. Is that how it works? So it's just like so it is a 3x3 turn. So okay, it's still represented as them attacking someone else, right? I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of King Protea, you know? Oh yeah, I tried I was really impressed by Bishona here. Cuz like I'm just using, like, this isn't a crazy CE or anything. I mean, it's pretty solid, like, damage increase, but it doesn't do a whole lot. No dragon redeems today. I mean, like, I can do a couple of them. I'll probably end stream soon, though. I don't know. I mean, like, I think the way her second skill is, like, the way Skippa's second skill works is pretty interesting. Because, like, it works, like, it just helps defend the team. But, like, I'm not sure if that's better than just, like... I think that would be better on a support. I think as a DPS, I think it would be better if she just had a 3-turn invuln. As interesting as this is, I think I think she'd just be better selfish, you know? Like, she's very much a self-buffer in with a lot of stuff. I just feel like it's kind of misplaced. Yeah, it is cool that she's unique. Because, like, they did bring numerous new things. I should have just went with Atlas here. Yeah, look at this amazing NP gain that you're about to see. So, 138%. Surely we could make it to, like, 170, right? No, not even 170. We got, like, 2 crits. Yes, she has very bad gains on her cards. Yeah, she has her business card. She has it hidden, though. Yeah. That's where she hid it. It's the only place she could hide it here, honestly. As you can see, her ability to loop is lacking. I mean, it's against one target, so it's obviously just not going to be as good as it could be. I think I'll just go ahead and pop that on her. This is the big damage turn because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 stacks. But, like, chat, you are seeing this, right? Like, holy shit, we are roasting through this thing. Like, it's already below 900k. We have already done, like, 300k damage to it. This is why I should have gone with Atlas, because Atlas just means I can loop her skills. Yeah, she has 130% PMOD right now. So I gotta pop her first skill sometime. I think this is a turn where I just Arts Chain. Yeah, if it was like every card extracts NP after her NP, that would make it so much better.
これが噂の夏のつばずり。骨骨戦士の入れ食い状態。とどめに大物一本釣り。特製スムージーをどうぞ。
If it was based on poison stacks, it'd be so goofy. See, it actually is based on poison stacks. So her second skill, it gives the whole team 30% anti-poison. So she's able to give the whole team free 30p mod for 3 turns. Her third skill, it applies another p mod buff, but it's only for herself, and it scales from 0 to 100% based on how many poison debuffs the enemy has. So she just has like 130% p mod on her cards. That's why she's cooking this thing so fast.
釣れそうです。南国業務開始。釣れそう南国業務開始。満点です。2号尻尾キャスティング。あとは待つ。
If she lives this turn, she wins. She doesn't live this turn. Damn. That's rough. That's her one issue. She does not really survive much because she has so little HP. Not so little HP. What am I saying? She has no defense. What I'm saying. But her ability to stack up damage is just like really, really good for like you wouldn't expect this with a 4-star caster, because they're always so scared to make casters do damage. Yeah, it's this one. Lilith is interesting because with arts she can give up to 3 cooldown reduction if paired with Erd, and for quick she can give up to 2. Yeah, what if she's actually the quick coin sky? If you put 2 Liliths together, you get 40% charge for 1 ally and 2 turns of cooldown reduction, and 40% quick for 3 turns. It's basically one quick coin sky. I don't have a whole lot of time for them to do stuff, so I should just go ahead and pop that. So it ramps up the poison stacks. I guess I should have just popped the second skill at the same time. I gotta kill Robin Hood first because he gets his NP first, and if I can't sync up the other two, then she has no survival of her own. So yeah. You're back. How's it going? We're snaking. It's been 2 turns, so she's already lost some HP. But now that I'm up against 3 enemies, she shouldn't have issues looping.
これが噂の夏の奇抜
Her flaw is that she lacks the Diva success. She has like a passive that has like 6%, but you see, chat, it's not as much of an issue now. You know why it's not as much of an issue now? You know what? Actually, she might still die in all of this. Yeah, when I did beat this, she got her NP on turn 2 and was able to use it on turn 3 as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Okay.
定番夏が始まる
Maybe she could kill.
開始
Did you roll for any of the summer units beyond
水見を守る
Bishone? I got NP1 on Lilith. Like as characters, Lilith was probably my favorite of the bunch.
蛇の勢い
Okay, yeah, she kills here.
よろしくお願いあとは待つ
It's just a matter of whether or not she lives. If she gets crit, she's super dead.
剣を目に
Oh, you son of a bitch. You know, I'd actually prefer... Oh, okay, it didn't matter. I kind of would prefer he used his protection from arrows, because that doesn't have debuff resistance on it. I have so many poisons on him right now, though, so it probably doesn't matter. Oh, gotta use that.
白鳥の予感釣れそうで南国行年開始
You got 1 Bishone out of 420 SQ. That's rough, bro.
水を守る
Thanks.
ドラゴンの牙地面に巻かれて生となるドラゴン中心反発魔巨沢ならぬ鉄則取っちゃいますはあお見事でした蛇の勢いで遊びましょうあとは待つだけここから力強く
Does she pair well with the Lancer form? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's like... she's, like, not very... Like, she's not quick-geared, but, like, I don't know if that even matters. Lancer Bishone is kind of selfish, so... like, I guess, but it's a one-sided ordeal. Also, holy shit, are you seeing this card damage? This card damage is nuts. The caster is way better at applying the poisons. I might be on coping mode, but I don't really care about the 5 stars this year. Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't care for King Protei, that's half of them that you don't care about. So, so I'm in the same boat there. Lancer can have up to 9 stacks on the first turn. Oh, doesn't she need her Bonsi for that though? That's the one that makes it so she gets it on crits. So I guess when she's like, I guess when she's out there doing her grand stuff, yeah. But it's very easy for Bishone to like cast her to snowball really good because like okay, turn 1 she has like 50p mod on her NP. Like if she does an NP art chain, at the start she has 50p mod, 30 arts, 20 attack. The next turn she has 20 defense, 40 sorry, 20 defense down. So it's 40% attack mod, then 40% card mod. And if it's on the same enemy that you just did that Brave Chain against, that's what? You did 50%. You got 50% more. That's yeah, it's a lot. I think it's yeah, I think that would be 70%. Also with double Erd, I think it's actually kind of worth it to go double Erd Atlas with her if you're single core looping, because the amount of poison you get is just nuts. Because you're getting the 30% plus the up to 100% twice, so you get up to 260% PMod. It's really absurd. And if you double stack her third skill, it becomes even easier to apply all of the poisons. She loops with Mozart and Jufu. I did notice that. Hold on. Let's go back to... Guess I'll go back to this. I did it. Man. I wish you could have more than one setup saved on advanced quests. I did a setup like this, and then had Mozart here. I think I had him there. Then that. So that's not like a whole lot that boosts NP gain. Like as far as her CE goes, that's what I mean. Honestly, I think I go with that in hindsight. That you can have. This is Bonsi. I've skirted past it twice, I know it. Here it is. I don't think the last roll really matters that much. Let's do that. So chat, I was kind of shocked. I did a setup like this, and hold on. Come on. And see, like, okay, I get 2 cards here. Guess I should go ahead and pop that so I don't miss any of the debuffs. Pop that. Really just like pop all the skills, I guess. I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna loop, right? Like, I mean, I know. I do have a lot of NP gain and arts up here. But, like, in most circumstances, it's, like, most of the way there. It's like, okay, you get to, like, 70% or whatever. And then the arts card takes you to 200% because it crits. So I was shocked when she hit 100% exactly. Apparently he has a hidden taunt C. Yeah, the 30% built-in refund is part of what does that. That's for sure. And I guess in a scenario like that, if I'm going to be looping with Mozart, it would be better for me to pick the Buster card instead, because I could save the arts for the NP, because I just used the last of the 3 arts buffs. So we've already chunked the ever-living fuck out of Taisuri over here. Like, there's so many poison debuffs. Like, it is funny that they kind of had to keep a low number on the poison value itself, just so she doesn't, like, go crazy on the damage. Jeez. Just pop that just in case. Like, look at all the debuffs, dude. There's so many debuffs. Fishion. You know, Fishione makes sense. Yeah, Fishione. Is that what people are calling her? Oh, and guess what? Got even more. The first time I heard that, I thought it was like a sensor, like a bleep. No, he does the toot now.
夏が始まる釣れそうです。泉を守るドラゴンの火は地面に巻かれて生となるドラゴントゥースハンタグム。巨角からの鉄角取っちゃいます。
She's being like, this is at counter class, by the way. She's doing half damage here. Alright. And GG. That's all she wrote. No, NP seal. Hopefully she gets a costume that removes the yellow jacket in the Sunshine one. Anyways. Why would she do half damage? Pretenders don't resist casters? It's because Faker has a skill that gives her class advantage. Because she can pretend to be a rider. So we were doing blue damage. After listening to it on Atlas, I'm pretty sure it is a sensor bleep. I mean, it looks like... I mean, like, it sounds like a recorder. Or something. Or some... Probably not some... Or maybe like a... Not a pan flute. Maybe a pan flute, I don't know. Okay. Well, that's enough, that's enough of that for now. I think I'm gonna be calling it quits for today. It was fun. But, yeah, I got some stuff to do. I was about to do a dragon redeem. Yeah, sorry. Well, I mean, like... you could have redeemed it earlier. Anyways, I don't really want to log into that account right now, so... That's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Oh. What the hell? You guys just got flashbanged for some reason. Because my sub mug just reset. Excuse me. I don't know anyone that's streaming right now. There are no FGO streamers that I see active. So goodbye. Have a wonderful